So, Dayamstu Vamstasyayata Yashastri Sandhya. 3 Sandhya means 3 times daily. Morning, noon time, and evening we should glorify Gurudev. What to speak of today? Every day, every hour, every minute, every second. This is the duty of the disciple. So it is, and the good thing on this titi, they are more merciful, which is not possible logically, because already unlimited merciful, still they are more merciful. So we should really grab this opportunity to do some service, to pray to them, glorify them. What we can do, we can try to surrender. It's not that we can just surrender like this. Nobody can do, nobody, Guru never expecting that the disciples are surrendering. Just try. Gurus are not in illusion, they are not thinking that everybody, conditioned soul will come and just surrender. Nobody can do this. But by the mercy of Guru, everything. Mukam karoti vachalam, pangum langate girim, et kripadamam vande, Shri Guru Dinatarama. Who is deaf and dumb, he can speak. Who is lame, he can cross one mountain. By the Guru's mercy, that is also a fact. If one's pleasing his Guru, then whatever may have been Purva Itihasa Puri Shankara, this is finished completely. What was past is past. It has no influence. And that is the power of surrender to the Guru. Krishna is most pleased by Guru Bhakti, by this Guru Seva, Guru Nishta. Krishna is fully pleased. He is, because Guru has power to give. Krishna. So Krishna is himself surrendering to the Guru first. If Guru wants to give Krishna, Krishna will go there. He has no problem. So therefore we should all use this. This is a real celebration. Guru's appearance in this world. Whole universe is celebrating this whole happy. This is the only purpose of this world. If you take away this world minus pure devotees, means zero. If you remove the pure devotees from this world, there is no purpose. Maybe falling down from Anantashesh's head or not, he does not care. It's not. All this whole manifestation has no value, but these pure devotees who come here, they give value. Dhakura Vaishnava Avane Avanira Susampada. Sat Dhakura Vaishnava Pada Avanira Susampada. These are the real wealth of this planet, of this world. Who will start? Maharaj, you want to speak?
Just few words.
You have so nice relationship with your Gurudev. Very nice relationship, because Maharaj is surrendered soul. Without surrender, no realization will come. That is the Sri Gurudeva ki jai. This guy, yeah?
Om Yantimiram Nanjano Shalakam Chakshurunimilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vaibhava Puri Goswami Tinami Gauravani Pracharaya Vrida Sankalpa Murte Krishna Shakti Swarupaya Shri Bhakti Pradayana Vanchakalpatarubhascha Kripa Sindhubhyaiva Cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Shri Gaura Bhaktavrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Shri Vaibhava Mahotsav ki jai, Jai Patipal see how many jivas in this creation have this chance to come in touch with pure devotee. Very few. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he told Yamunagurmati Samsara Vitar. He told, I am full in this material world, I don't know how and when, but you sent one pure devotee here to rescue me. Definitely, like our Sadhu Maharaj told, without serving Sharanagata, we cannot get Sharanagata. Even if we cannot surrender, like with ourselves, but if we are serving Sharanagata, all this great mercy will come upon us, it will bless us. So our Gurudev came here really to save us, to rescue us, and he was practicing Bhakti, he is generator of Bhakti. Just to come in touch with him, just to follow him, we got inspiration to practice spiritual life. If we will not see living example, if we will not see Bhakta, how we will get Bhakti? How we will understand what means Bhakti? So every single word of our Gurudev is surrender. Every single word is pure transcendental sound. So Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he told, actually only one chance for living beings is that to pray on their own way. Oh my Lord, I don't know who are you, and I don't know how to serve you, how come to you, but please you send me one pure messenger of transcendental sound. So Prabhupada, he sent them, Krishna, he sent them, they are pure messenger of transcendental sound, and they came here to give this transcendental sound, to save us, because Krishna is so kind to jivas, so merciful. But jiva don't want Krishna. Jiva don't want him, but there is Guru. And Guru, out of his compassion, is giving us what will be chance of child if mother not giving him love, attention, support, tolerance, so much things. Same way, Gurudev tolerating us, giving us all these things just to develop bhakti, to develop this devotion to Supreme Lord. Maharaj told how we can repay to Gurudev, but how we can glorify it. Even if we have millions of tongues, even if we have immemorial time we just speaking, it will not be enough to glorify Gurudev and his kindness to us and his mercy to us. So he give us this temple, he give us seva, he give us Vaishnavas, he give us devotees, he give everything Gurudev give. So when one devotee, he asked Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj, why are you giving all these things you get? Why are you giving it to your good brothers? Why are you not saving something for you? Then Shri Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj told, day I came in the month, I have heard Srimad Bhagavatam from one sannyasi. And that sannyasi, he spoke this Mrigari Lila, Narada Muni and Mrigari. So Mrigari realized that everything comes by the mercy of Narada. So when Naradaji, when he gave to Mrigari initiation Harinam, he told you, break your bow and arrows, I will take care of you. I will supply whatever you need, nothing will miss. In one moment, Mrigari realized that he had so much that he was begging Gurudev, not me. So Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj told, I know whatever come, it is mercy of my Prabhupada. He taking care full of me. And we have here Gurudev who is Prabhupada man, who is not different from Prabhupada. If from this teaching is one teaching, there is no difference. So our Gurudev came ready to give this pure nectar just to awake us, that we get some interest for spiritual life. If the Gurudev will not give some strong injection, how we will practice? It will be impossible. I remember once in Zagreb, Gurudev spoke Harikatha on public program, evening. so many guests was there. Next day, in Shanti Devi house, Gurudev was laughing. He thought they got very strong injection yesterday. So Gurudev, he spoke in such way that really he touched heart of them, and I was witnessing. There was also in one hotel, in one congregation hall, there was program. So Guru Maharaj, actually Shanti Devi from Zagreb, she invited many guests, many people. They are very educated people, and they came, some doctors, some directors of some company and everything. So they was expected Gurudev like some, speaker who will speak about Indian culture and this and that. So they was expected something there. But Guru Maharaj was sitting and he was checking all of them who is present. Then he started to speak. Birth, youth, old age and death. You think it is purpose of your life. You came here just to produce child and to die. And you think this is purpose of your life. And they all become shocked. Nobody could say, I saw how they become sincere, because many times I heard these things. But when these words came from the lotus mouth of Gurudev, it became completely different. They become so powerful. So when all program was finished, Gurudev was coming down from the stage, and Vishnu Maharaj, Golokananda, and I not remember who was on the first platform, and Gurudev was on the stage. So Gurudev is coming down from stage and he just lifted hands like that. And he told to Vishnu Maharaj, Maharaj Kirtan, nothing more, just like this. An explosion came. Nobody could control anymore themselves. Even Vishnu Maharaj was jumping like small child. He was there. He was playing some gong and he's there. But Gurudev power was so like some thunderbolt is there. So on this day, we are praying for causeless mercy of Guru Maharaj, that he giving even more strong injection for this fallen soul, that I can really accept and practice his teaching. Vancha kalpatarusha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavim Vaibhava Mahotsava ki jai, Vyasa Puja ki jai, Nityadila Pravishtam, Vishnu Pad Paramahamsa Parivrajacharya Vari, Ashtotara Satasi Srimad Bhakti Vaibhava Puri Goswami Maharaj ki jai, Nitai Gaura Pramananda. Next.
Vishnu Padaya, Krishna, Srimad, Bhakti, Vaibhava, Puri, Goswami, Goswami, Tasanka, Krishna, Sadhava, Shibhakti, and it is qualified to speak about our Gurudev. But I just want to share one moment. I did not have so many direct moments with Gurudev. But we were once at the airport, and one Mataji gave him a big letter to read. I don't know what it was in, but like 2-3 pages. And everyone was hustling, but Gurudev took the time and read everything, like 10 minutes, a really long time. And then he was very angry. He was really like a lion. So he had these qualities of really like full, what is this? And in the next second, he was very, very sweet again. So I had the feeling nothing touches him, and he has all qualities inside, but he's always above our material struggles. He's sitting in a plane above, and he's just there. He was just there to help us, Jivas, to realize a little bit about the meaning of life. Why are we here? So I just saw all the qualities which he used to guide us, and I'm very, very grateful gave me his mercy, and we cannot repay him. So it's really like unlimited mercy, and our duty is to keep our cup open to receive the mercy and not close it. And so, because mercy he is showering all the time, but we need to take it and we need to capture it and use it for everyone out of service of our Vaishnavas. Thank you.
So you see, Gurudev must be liberated soul. Otherwise, how he will liberate us? Like you witness, Gurudev is above everything. This is the qualification. Beyond everything. So many sadhya Prabhu.
I wanted also to tell, today is also 23 years of Muni Maharaj sannyas initiation. So,
23 years.
23 years.
2003, I guess.
I wanted to share a personal experience one with Gurudev. So we was at Shanti Devi place. So I was performing the Guru Puja. So I wanted just to give one example how Gurudev could see the things which normal people could not see. Like us, for example, during the puja, I was supposed to offer the shanka with water inside jalam, and there was no water inside. And as I was supposed to offer it, Gurudev said, no. And I was thinking, what, no. And then he said, no, there is no water inside. And then I checked and really was no water inside. And then I realized that he saw there's no water even without looking it. He knew it. And like normal person could not see like that. And other example is, we was also at Shanti place, and as Gurudev was entering inside, he saw two Matajis, but there was not dressed in sari or devotional clothes, there was dressed in jeans. So he saw them, and he said, first thing when he said, this is not good. He became angry. He said, the devotees should dress as devotees. So Matajis, especially initiated one, should wear devotional clothes. Sari or dhoti, they are not coming from this world. They are coming from the spiritual world, from Vaikuntha. And initiated devotees, when they are in the temple, they should wear devotional clothes. There is no exception to this. And these two Matajis, they was so red in the face like a chili. And they became so much ashamed because Gurudev was very strong and he was not satisfied to see that the devotees are wearing the clothes. He said, if you go to the office, you can wear the pants, but once you are with the devotees in the temple, you should wear these clothes, because these clothes are not from this world, and you should follow the standards, how it is. And normally, when somebody says it doesn't touch you, but when the Gurudev says something like that, then it was like everybody was speechless. So the point is how Gurudev knew about these Matajis. They are initiated, that both initiation, how he knew this, even without asking. He simply knew it. He said initiated devotees should not should not come in a temple like this. And I'm very much grateful that that time we got some injections, and I'm so much happy that I met Gurudev, and he gave the mercy to all of us, because this is something which, like Maharaj said, we cannot describe this with the words, we cannot repay this. So only what we can do is give our energy, give our time, and do something in life, because with the Guru everything starts. As first Guru is mother and father, then Gurudev comes who enrich your life. And from him everything comes. Without him, nothing is possible. So everything, the jnana, the bhakti, everything starts with Gurudev. Without him, nothing is possible. So that is why we are always indebted to our gurus, parampara, and that is why we always want to remember him, because everything starts from him, and everything depends on him. And I'm happy and satisfied that I met such a Mahabharata, pure Vaishnava. So I hope that it stays with me until the end of this life, and afterwards again continue. So I'm also grateful to all the devotees and Vaishnavas who helped me in this path, because in this world it's becoming more crazier and more crazier, but without the Guru we cannot survive. So that is why today, this day is very special for us, and I hope that we'll have many days like this in the future, and I thank to all Vaishnavas. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Sana Prabhu, you want to say something?
Mathura Prabhu.
Mathura Prabhu actually is the first Austrian disciple of Gurudev. He was in the beginning.
Kashyapa Prabhu.
Very thankful to Gurudev that I can be here. I just say all glories to Srila Gurudev.
Jai. Gurudev ki jai. Rohini Mata ji mo sabko bato saran?
I guess we are very fortunate today that we are sitting here and able to see Guru Maharaj. And I guess it is the most important thing in our life to accept the Guru, a pure devotee as Guru. No matter how good skilled we are, we never can manage to come out of this material world. This is so dangerous place. Terrible. And we never manage it alone. We have to accept the Guru in our life. I pay my unlimited thanks to our own Maharaj today, in this glorious Vaibhava day. Thank for his mercy and how this Guru Nishnava he has to his Guru Maharaj. All glories to Nidhira Vishnu Om Vishnu Pada Paramahamsa Parivajra Vishnu Asatara Santa Shri Srimad Bhakti Vaibhava Maharaj Ki Jai.
Merci. accept one disciple, Krishna accepts you. If the disciple surrenders, Diksha Kale, Shishya Kale, Atma Samarpana. If at the time of Diksha the disciple surrenders, Krishna will take it. He accepts. Guru puts some tulsi and offer you. Like we put some tulsi on the rice and offer, Guru gives you this tulsi kantimana, offer you to Krishna. Krishna accepts. So, if Atma Samarpana, if we give our life, if we have many plans in our life, okay, little service, Krishna will accept, Guru will accept. But if you have no plan in life, Guru will offer you, Krishna will take care. He will take care of you. It's very, so Rohini Mataji, by her experience, she told us, we have no way to come out from this world. No way. And with the Guru, no problem to come out. It's not easy, but it's guaranteed also. And power of Guru, the initiation of Guru Dev is, if this life, we give up everything, this mercy which we get at the time of initiation will drag you to Krishna. No way. Maybe you run away 1 life, 2 lives, 3 lives. Maybe you run away, but one time he will catch you, he will take you back to Krishna. This is power of Guru. So, who wants to say some more words?
Sanaka
Prabhu.
Prabhu.
So, Nana Mataji, you want to say something about our Gurudev? You met him. Yes, please share some.
Jai Shri Parivrajakacharya Shri Shri Srimad Bhakti Vaibhava Puri Maharaj Ki Jai. I would like to share 3 moments of a very rare and special opportunity to come in contact with this pure Sattvata and how inspiring for our lives with my departed husband, Bhagavad Prabhudas, it was. And that was in Italy, I think 2 times. And the first time when we came with also children, I have an unforgettable moment of kirtan. Sankirtan. We came late in the night, in the evening, and there was just kirtan. And we came there, and it was this shadow cloud of separation which we felt in Denmark, that was casted away by the presence of all the devotees. And Sri Vaibhava Puri Maharaj was sitting there and was just leading it in his presence, was reading it in a very, for me, like mysterious and powerful way, because I really physically felt how something is lifting up and leaving my inner self like a shadow. So there was one thing that I wanted to share, this amazing, powerful transformation power of kirtan, sankirtan, with a pure devotee. And then the second one was darshan, which we had at some point. And that was another extremely powerful moment where we could share our desire to be with devotees and the blessing that we have got. And then we could have moved actually here and meet yourself and the help that we got from after this. So that's for me another miracle of devotion, of a devotee, And I had one more, if I can remember. Oh, and then the third desire was actually when Bhakti Vaibhava Puri Maharaj was once leaving in the car already for another destination from Italy. He was sitting in the front car. We just entered the car next to the driver, and the window was opened, and all the devotees were, singing and so on, and saying departure words. And I don't know how I got a sunflower, and I had this kind of should I, shouldn't I, should I, and still this desire to somehow serve just made me to give this sunflower to Bhakti Vaibhava Puri Maharaj, and he kindly accepted it and put it in front of the board on the car. I was just for me, of course, a beautiful moment. So these three I want today to dedicate to the celebration of, yes, as I said, the pure devotee, Satvata, who is enlightening us and the world. Jai. Srimad Bhakti Vaibhava Puri Maharaj ki Jai.
Somebody want to say something?
Und jeg tænkte, at der skulle først møde som mor med bort og hørte det tænkte og far, der var her.
This is power of Gurudev. He can engage everyone in Krishna's service. He's not depending on any external things. Whoever comes in contact with Gurudev, he will become uplifted. This is special power. There's no limitations, no qualifications, no conditions, nothing. Just the contact Gurudev can take everyone. This is very special quality of the Acharya.
चक्षुर्नृतनेन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः नमो विष्णुपराय कृष्णपृष्ठभूतले श्रीमते भक्तिसारकमणि गोस्वामी नामने अज श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्री वासुदेव गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Hare Krishna. Thanks for all for coming. Actually, I don't have really so much experience, I would say nothing physical experience with your Gurudev and my Param Gurudev, Srila Bhakti Puri Maharaj. But I would like to actually know more about him. And one time I was in Malati place and I asked her, how is your Gurudev? How was Srila Bhakti Puri Maharaj? And she, without any thinking, without any thought, she told me very clearly, same like your Gurudev, like Muni Maharaj. Completely same. And there is one verse or one prayer for Gurudev. Namaste Gurudevaya Sarvasya Dipradayane Sarvamangala Rupaya Sarvananda Vidayane. By Gurudev Kripa, by just thinking about Gurudev, all perfection will come to us, all siddhis will come to us, and all mystical powers will come only to us, just by thinking about him. And I would like to share something, just my experience. Sometimes when I'm too much like in a good position and I'm thinking about myself, how everything going well, we sometimes trying to do something out of bhakti, doing more karma, doing more jnana and not thinking about Gurudev but like same like when you watering the root of the flower getting all power. So the same way, and when we only worshipping Gurudev Lotus-feet and trying to following the whole stories bhaktas, what can be even more powerful, by only that we will getting all power and all perfection. So thanks so much for opportunity and hope you have more time to spend for Gurudev Seva. Hare Krishna.
What is time?
12:05.
I mean, what is the schedule?
After Maharaj reached, then we said Prashad.
Okay, I'll just speak a few words. Vande Guru Nishabhaktam, Nishabhatarakam, Prakasham Satyajati Krishna Chaitanya Samyakam. From this we listen now so many words, and even it may appear simple what the devotee spoke, but this is completely extraordinary. Completely every single one what the Gurudev is doing. We have nothing to say. By his mercy, why we pray? Whenever we start something, we pray Namo Vishnu Padaya, Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale, Srimad Bhakti Vaibhava, Puri Goswami. Gauravani Pracharaya Dharta Sankalpam Murte, Krishna Shakti Sarupaya, Bhakti Pradayani Nama. His pranam mantra is like this: Namo Om Vishnu Padaya, Krishna Prasthaya. He is most dear to Krishna. He is always at Krishna's feet. He is not different of Krishna. Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale, on this earth planet, nobody is more dear to Krishna than Gurudev. No one. Mukunda Prashtatve. Srimad Bhakti Vaibhava, Puri Goswami. His name is Bhakti Vaibhava. Vaibhava means opulence, means expansion. He is giving this Bhakti Vaibhava in the whole world. He has distributed. And his Gauravani Pracharaya, that was his spirit, to preach Gauravani. Guru Maharaj never spoke anything else than Gauravani. Gauravani means Gauranga Mahaprabhu's teachings. He was fully practicing, and by this practicing also preaching. He always wanted to help everyone, to give this message of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. And what Gauranga Mahaprabhu said, what he foretold, he wanted to fulfill. Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada asked our Gurudev in the 60s, come with me, we go and preach. And Srila Gurudev said, oh, I have a responsibility. He was a monk in charge in 2 temples in Rajmendra and in Chennai. So they had to manage 2 temples, which are also a few hundred kilometers apart, so how to leave everything and go, he denied. But later on he repented that his senior brother asked him, so he came to the West to pay back his debts. And he paid it full with the whole heart. He gave everything what he had. And Srila Prabhupada's disciples, they all gathered around Gurudev. They found that Prabhupada has come again. Because that is a pure devotee. That is necessary. Who has nothing to do with this world, who has no desire. Nothing, who is not influenced by any anger or this or from this world. He must be beyond. So he came just one thing to give Gauravani. And Gauravani means what? Gauravani means only mercy. Mahaprabhu is not giving knowledge. This is all coming side effect. He's not come to change some external structure of the society. He's not come to give knowledge, to give. He just gives one thing. This is mercy. And Gurudev comes also with the only one thing. His preaching is 100% mercy. He never was interested in anything. He became angry If somebody was collecting money in his name, he became very angry. And who saw Guru Maharaj always, and he did not care for anything. In front of all, he chastised them. How you bring me from place to place just for money? Make ticket, I go. I'm not interested in these things. He was disgusted. If something, Anyavilashita came inside the Bhakti, he was disgusted by that. He never tolerated that. And he said, Anyavilashita shunyam, jnana karma janavritam. You have to practice fully, you have to give up all desires. The desire to make temples, you have to give up. The desire to preach, you have to give up. The desire to write books, you have to give up everything. Then Krishna can write. You know, make a clean slate. Erase everything from your life. Krishna will write the plans. Give a blank sheet of paper you sign. Give to Krishna. That was Guru Maharaj. No any desire, nothing. A long time I could not understand how it is. But everything you have to give up. What Krishna wants you to do, and what he did, Guru Maharaj wanted to leave this world. When he was in the around 91, 90, he was very sick. He could not walk anymore. He had to go in a wheelchair. And he refused to take medicine. He wanted to leave this world. His desire was to live. But Radharani's desire was to stay here and to start, to do some special service. She appeared to Gurudev, said, you cannot go. I have some special plan for you. And then he started, then come and spread the mission everywhere. That necessary to have a pure messenger for the pure message. Otherwise the message will not come pure. Mix something, but Gurudev never mixed anything. He just gave this message. No desire for any recognition or anything. Just stick to his Guru's words. So we are very, very fortunate that we have come in contact with such a great soul. And our Pujabhat Muni Maharaj, he fully, when he met Gurudev, he just like his heart melted and he glued to Gurudev. And whatever Gurudev was saying, Muni Maharaj was running. Without that, there is like you say your hand take something and put in your mouth, the same. You're not thinking the hand that has no independence. Muni Maharaj, or Pujabhat Muni Maharaj was like that. When Guru Maharaj wanted anything, he was just running, fully surrendered. So he took also, like Maharaj mentioned, he took sannyas on this day also. 23 years ago, he took. And Guru Maharaj, when Guru Maharaj gave sannyas to Muni Maharaj, he told him, you are your sannyasi. And from there were 5, 6 sannyasis took, but he told to him, you are your sannyasi. Because Muni Maharaj also no interest, anything but Gauravani, Pracharaya. That was the same. So there was, and Guru Maharaj was so much happy with Muni Maharaj. I was very proud of Muni Maharaj. I stayed with him. When they went to Radhakund from Vrindavan to make Sankalpa at the beginning of Kartik, we went to Manasiganga, I think, to Govardhan. So all went by bus and by rickshaw. Guru Maharaj went by car. Guru Maharaj, Prajanda Prabhu, and Guru Maharaj called for Muni Maharaj. He did not call even for our Vishnu Maharaj, who was there, or he called Muni Maharaj, come with me in the car. He had special love for him. Because this surrender is what gives the power in Bhakti. Because surrender means you let the whole energy flow. If you put your own thing, you just block it. Energy is, Krishna is all powerful, Gurudev is all powerful. What I have to do with all these things? Why I have to put my own things? So that surrender gave the power also to Muni Maharaj. Even when our Gurudev left this world, we were not sad. Because Guru Maharaj was 100% going on, living in the heart of Muni Maharaj. Now when Muni Maharaj is gone, both are gone. This is a heavy blow. But this was, Guru Maharaj was like this. And who surrendered to him, he surrendered also. He gave everything. He was ready. All his energy, all his purity, all his knowledge, his love, his realization he gave. capacity to keep. That is the problem. Guru Maharaj, every word he spoke, he was crying. He never reserved anything. He couldn't. But who can keep this purity? So we are really very fortunate that such a Gurudev came to now let's pick us up in an unconscious state and first reanimate and then you can do something. Begin the Gurudev is doing everything. He's really, and he gave this temple, he gave the Ishtadev, he gave the mantra, he gave the worship, he gave the devotees, he gave the servants, he gave the service, he gave the service mood, he gives everything. You just have to go with that. So we are very, very fortunate. Drita Sankalpa Murti, his nature also. Drita Sankalpa Murti. Nobody could break Guru Maharaj's will. Sometimes we did not experience him like that. But sometimes before he was sick, Guru Maharaj never allowed anyone to do some service personally for him. Never allowed somebody to wash the clothes or nothing. He was traveling alone. Nobody wants to travel with him because it was so austere. He was carrying his luggage, going always by general ticket in India, you can imagine. Going 30 hours in general ticket, when you're sitting and they're all sitting around even like this. Once they bought Guru Maharaj AC first class ticket, then the engine failed on the way, it started burning. Then Guru Maharaj Krishna is punishing me. I want to go with general ticket, I want to come in contact with the people, I want to preach. That was Guru Maharaj's mood, he never accepted anything. And that time when something went wrong, he became angry. We experienced some little anger, but we heard that there's nothing compared to what was before. Everybody ran away. When Guru Maharaj came to the temple, Guru Maharaj disappeared. He could not tolerate any impurity, anything. In the mind he could read everything. When he saw you, he could, everything in you, everything. What is in your mind, what happened yesterday, what you want to do, what is everything in you. And we knew that also, so we were also we had to be a little afraid. So when his door was open, of the room, Brahmacharis, when they had to pass it, like like lightning speed, they had to cross that small portion of the door that they cannot be seen because Guru Maharaj will see someone he will catch and tell him something. And if somebody comes with a japa and chanting, what is this? Making some show of big chanting, go do some service. Like Hare Krishna, go like that. He never tolerated. So he was very strict. Very strict. And no discussion with Gurudev. You follow or you get fire. You can choose. There is no even some asking or something, how or what, just follow. He was like this. We did not experience him in that strong way after that, because he was already above 80 years old. So we had not this experience when he was young, but when he was young he was very, very tough also. He tolerated heat, cold, work, nothing, he did not feel anything. He was sleeping always on the grass mat on the floor. Anyway, he was traveling through India with one small bag, one grass mat inside, one Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, one clock, alarm clock, that's it, one set of bag. That was his bag. No shoes, nothing, he was traveling everywhere. Nobody knew who he is. He came to any temple sleeping in the wall together like this. He was very renounced, so nobody could see. And what happened after, he got the mercy and spread this mercy to so many. Krishna Shakti Sarupaya, he is really Krishna Shakti Sarupa, means manifestation of Srimati Radhika. That is coming to the Guru. Like Prabhupada said, or Srila Maharaj said, he can see his Prabhupada is a manifestation of Sri Radha. He said, when you see Guru is Krishna, Sakshadharitvaina Samasta Shastra, he said, but if you look close, Srila said, then you see Srimati Radhika. What is your desire? Everybody serve Krishna. we saw Guru Maharaj. Sometimes he showed little. Generally he was very strict. Once I remember our Govinda Maharaj, who has met him, you know, he came from Rajmendri to Vrindavan and he brought a big some plate with many items, some fruits, some many different, and one necklace. Also one necklace for Thakurji, Radha Vrindavan Chandra. And the Govinda Maharaj asked the Guru if he can give the necklace. And Guru Maharaj was in the room up. So he took that necklace and went down, and we all went. And the Pujari also, that time Radhanti Maharaj was Pujari. So they went inside the temple. That was the old temple. It was small door only. So they went inside and closed the curtain. They said, no. They opened the curtain and Guru Maharaj took this necklace, standing in front of Krishna, and gave it to Radharani. That was really nice to see. So that is our line, is like this. So many things we saw. Whenever we saw. So, Veda Sankalpa Murte Krishna Shakti Swarupaya Bhakti Pradayini. He can really give bhakti. He has the power. That's not easy. That is the most difficult service on this planet. To change someone's heart. This is impossible, more or less. But just seeing these devotees, you start thinking, what I'm doing with my life. If you see such a devotee like our Gurudev, then you will think what I'm doing in this world. However successful we may be, but what is success? Money, position, everything, it will be gone in a few instances. Nothing will remain. But you see Gurudev, how when we saw him with 92 years old, he was like a small child. He did not care for anything. He had many responsibilities. 26 temples Guru Maharaj opened. Can you imagine? But he was like a small child also. Same thing. He started Chaitanya Math. Then he repaired, he expanded Ramananda Gaudiya Math in Andhra Pradesh, that Ramananda Raj Chaitanya Mahaprabhu met and spoke. And he invited all his god brothers who already left Chaitanya Math, Srila Maharaj and all, he invited them because he stayed with all of them. He had good friendship with all his god brothers. He invited all of them, he served all of them, he gave everyone some clothes, some donation, and he's tried, everybody is happy. And then they all left, all were happy, and when he came back once to Mayapur, to that time Acharya, he asked him, why are you inviting all this? I said, I want to serve. And why you don't ask me? If I ask you, you will not allow me to invite them, but I want to serve all my God brothers. And then shortly after they took over the temple, Guru Maharaj went to Chennai, came back to Rajmundry. The whole world came back and somebody was there from there. He did not enter even the gate of the temple. With his only one bag, he turned around and left. No need to fight. And started open 26 temples. They did not open one temple in that period. Guru Maharaj opened 26 temples because the purity was so attractive. Once it is said, one devotee told a story. Guru Maharaj had a festival and his life and soul was Vaishnava Seva. He was very strict on that point. Once Niskincha Maharaj told us the story. Radhanath Swami in Vrindavan, he came and Guru Maharaj had good relationship, very friendly with him. And he invited, tomorrow you come with all your disciples, come for Prashad, noontime Prashad. And he had like 200 disciples with him. And Guru Maharaj said to Niskincha Maharaj, you arrange prasadam for 200 persons and you buy some Rajbhog, these big rasagulas. Buy 200 Rajbhog and tomorrow we serve. So Niskincha Maharaj went to the sweet shop in India. In Vrindavan, anything you can buy, you can offer to Thakurji, because who making these sweets, they know which standard to keep. It's like temple kitchen. So he bought and they had only maybe 150 of Radpur. So he went to another shop and bought another 50. Then next day all the devotees came and they started distributing all subsidized dal and pakoras. And then the Radpur was there and Guru Maharaj was looking. Everything. And then when this second box with the 50 extra, Guru said, hey, did you taste this? No. So then he told taste, and he tasted it was gone already off, and finished. And Guru Maharaj became so angry. How you can serve Vaishnavas like this? Chastise Niskhinchana is very heavy. Sometimes Niskhinchana was special mercy. Sometimes he beat him, he abused him, he sent him away, never show your face. Like this, Guru Maharaj was really angry, especially with this. If you not care for the Vaishnavas, if you careless with Vaishnavas, Guru Maharaj could not tolerate this. He was very, 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 very unhappy with that. Once it is said, one Baba came after him. We had a feast in South India, and one Baba came, and Guru Maharaj served him personally. Very shining Baba. He did not know. Guru Maharaj served him personally and gave him everything. And at the end, the Baba was very happy and he asked, can you give me some tambulam? Guru Maharaj said, no, we don't have this. We are Vaishnavas, we don't take this. So then, but that Baba said, no, you should. He gave, and this is culture. So Guru Maharaj said, no, our Gurudev not allow him like this, we cannot do this. Then, night time, in the dream, Lord Shiva came to him. And then I came to test you. So Lord Shiva personally came to take service from Gurudev. Because his Vaishnavayatam Shambhu, for all Vaishnavas, the Shambhu is the best Vaishnava. So Guru Maharaj, by his Vaishnava seva to everyone, even Lord Shiva wanted to taste his service. And this is the perfection. By the service of Vaishnavas, Krishna is 1,000 times more pleased than Guru Maharaj. He embodied that. So, I wanted to tell another story, but I forgot which one was that anyhow. But he told Niskhinchana Maharaj he got special mercy of Gurudev. Many stories. They had a lot of association, and also our Pujabha Vishnu Maharaj. And Guru Maharaj in the beginning was really heavy. They could just follow. They had nothing to discuss, nothing to argue, nothing, just follow. He asked them to cook with the cow dung, prasadam. If somebody has cooked with cow dung, he knows you cannot breathe. This is biting, it's going in your eyes, you cannot tolerate. So, and then when Guru Maharaj left, they went to the shop buying for a few paisa some wood and making wood fire. And then when Guru Maharaj came back, he saw they cooking with wood. He took a bucket of water, extinguished everything. I told you. Nowadays, if Guru will do this, all will say, okay, you cook yourself, we go. But that time they stayed because one thing everybody understood. He is Krishna Prema Pradaya. He can give Krishna Prema. And if you want this, there is no way than to serve the Guru. That was Guru Maharaj was the embodiment of Krishna Prema. He could not speak without emotion. Impossible for him. So everybody knows if you want this, you have to tolerate it. You have to accept. This is the point. So therefore Guru Maharaj was so heavy, and now they are all grateful. They became great also. We see our God brothers, what they got from Gurudev. Because he was so strict, he did not tolerate anything. Now they all became great. Guru has to be like this. If you love someone, he was running after Maharaj, he was running around Puri with a stick. He was chasing that time, he was brahmachari, he was running after him with a stick. Which Guru is doing that? If somebody not come to Mangalati, he would beat them. He would go to the room and bam, beat with the stick on the bed. He would not tolerate this. He really wanted the devotees to get themselves together, to really develop this himself he was very strict, and others he expected that also. So really we are very, very grateful to have this connection in our life. And this connection is not stopping by the physical limitations of this world. This is the great thing. When Gurudev left, I asked Srila Bhakti Maharaj, what is the duty of a disciple if Gurudev is going away from this physical plane? He said, follow his instructions. And I asked, this was before the same. There is no difference. And what is the difference? Difference is, before you have to make visa, buy a ticket and go to India to meet him. Now, he's always in your heart. This is the Guru's power. And Guru Maharaj said, if somebody has not power to enter in the heart of his disciples, he should not become Guru. Guru has to have the power to enter into the heart of his disciples and to guide them, to support them. So that is Guru Maharaj's great power. So on this auspicious day of his appearance, I'm giving my millions of thunder pranam to his lotus feet and praying that he will appear and stay always shining in the heart and guiding us through this dark time. And we need now more than ever, we need the guidance of these disciples of Prabhupada, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. They are invincible. Nothing could harm them. They went over all obstacles with no problem. So this determination and this fearlessness and this like injection, like Maharaj said, what they got from their Guru, very rare to find nowadays. They are always pure Vaishnavas out there, but that is a special family of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. So at least we found Gurudev was one of the last disciples of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, but he was full. He was so connected with his Prabhupada, he did everything for him and did not deviate from his teachings. So that is our great fortune that we have met them and keep that spirit. What Prabhupada came to give in this world, to reform, to revive this Bhakti movement, they have continued. They have, you see, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, what he has done by the mercy of Prabhupada, and our Gurudev also, to preach this Rupa Raghunatha Katha. What is Rupa Raghunath's teachings? They came to give this. And Guru Maharaj was very merciful. He was not restrictive. He did not restrict us to read any higher books or anything. He encouraged us. Go for this higher. Go deep into Shastra. Get some taste. Guru Maharaj was like that. He was tasting. He was not speaking these things, but when the brahmacharis went to his room and massaging his feet night, and he was reciting all these stotrams and all the shlokas and crying. He was relishing. And every day he was tasting that Bhagavatam and all this. He was tasting it. He had full taste. And he won, and he gave it also to his disciples. Who wanted it, they got it. So we are unlimitedly indebted to our Gurudev. Jai Nityanga Pravishta Om Vishnupada Ashtotra Shata Srimad Bhakti Vaibhava Puri Goswami Maharaj ki Jai Tadeshu Vaibhava Titi Maharaj ki Jai.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, very beautiful award of you from Gurudev, also spoke.
Maharaj, time is no problem.
And
It's only
Maharaj
one
spoke
second.
many, if you remember many pastimes of Gurudev. It's a very powerful katha to listen to the glories of the Guru. Brahmanda Brahmana Gunam Bhagavan Guru Krishna Prasad Bhagavad Gita Brahmanda Brahmana Bhagavan Konya Bhagavan, who is fortunate, Bhagavan Jiva Jiva, who wanders unendlessly in this Brahmanda, with the mercy of Guru Gate Krishna. It is very important sloka in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Another sloka is in Bhagavatam. Aho Bhagavan, Krishna Nanda Gopa Prajaptakam, Bharavananda Purna Grama Sanatanam. So how fortunate is those who take birth in Raja, Nanda Maharaj, young Vitram, like, become so intimate friend with Krishna. So Gurudev, they're a very intimate friend. So he said, Advaita Charitya Mahaprabhu, that wherever pure devotee is, there is pure Vrindavan. If you go to Vrindavan nowadays, maybe you will run away. It's pretty completely overrun. You have to find a peaceful place and to sit with sadhus, to have bhajan and kirtan, listen Harikatha. Otherwise it's too much noise, too much market and sound, and this is not Vrindavan. Vrindavan is a different thing. So when Guru Dev brought this mood of this Vrindavan, he came 8 times to Vienna. Can you imagine? Srila Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada, he was in Switzerland, he was in Germany, Italy, France, and America, different places. Our Gurudev came to Austria. Very small country, few people here, 8-9 million. So, and we visited also many places. But one thing was always clear for me, wherever was Gurudev, like a magnet, I didn't want to go even shopping. I want to stay just near there. Everything was there. Any question is evaporating. Nothing there to say, to think. Very strong energy. I remember when the Solis Bhakti Maharaj brought once Mahaprabhu, and we saw them in 2003 in Vienna. And one Gurudev once he came, he said, yeah, he look, he went, like this, like to greet like I greet somebody. I was standing next to him watching this, I was very happy. So it was an intimate connection they had. And higher topics, of course, basic topics, we should realize also what we speak, what we do, we should realize that. Higher topics we saw, Gurudev, he was in such a mood, like in Srimad Bhagavatam, why Shukadeva Goswami not speak the name of Sri Radharani. Because if he has so much path, if you speak this, he cannot speak further. And I saw it in our first temple. It was devotees from Switzerland, from everywhere, international, Gurudev. He spoke, and then he switched to the pastimes of Vrindavan. And when Krishna left, he spoke, then one says he left Sri Radharani, he could not finish the word, and without very deep emotion, calmness, I could see, I sit in front of him. I saw how related they are to the real substance of life. They're always on that, and they feel the separation. Like we hear from Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Goswami Thakur, he cannot tolerate. One disciple came to him, he asked, why Krishna left Radharani? Prabhupada's face became red, and what is that? What is this question? What is this stupid question? Why do people ask me this question? And the suffering, the separation. In this leader, they're suffering. How much Radharani suffers? They're full on her side and cannot tolerate that. We saw this in our Gurudev. in the beginning, especially in the early days, but later on, he consoled, he withdrew his emotions, he not showed them the many different listeners there. Not everybody is searching for rasa, for this higher rasa. They have basically struggling with the lower rasas in this world, but still, sometimes you have to hear that and to know that this exists at all. What is our goal? What is our end scene? The Bhagavatam is there, is given. So what is it? Maybe some beginner, they don't know, maybe they would also after some time they don't know and forget. It's important to have this Tattva Gyan and realize these things. Today is the most happy day. We should be very happy and joyful mood and celebrating mood. And Kirtan mood, like in Gaur Purnima, I was last few times in Mayapur. That time when Mahaprabhu appeared. So we went with our group from Dasarada temple, Vishnu-Raja's temple. We went with Kirtan, full Kirtan, yoga beat. Early morning, maybe 6 o'clock, there was already crowded, but later become more and more, so could not move anymore. So, full Kirtan, did full Kirtan. And everybody dancing and singing, and we come back away in a joyful mood because Mahaprabhu appears. So, today also, we in happy mood announced the Vyasa Puja of our beloved Guru Dev Titila Pravishta Srimad Srimad Bhakti Goswami. So I think we have listened enough. Time is running out. Maharaj says no problem, but anyway, everything's limit here. So we're happy that you all came here. During the week it's very difficult to get anybody. Weekend maybe more. To have a beautiful celebration of our Guru Dev's obedience day, and also beloved Srimad Muni Maharaj, who was so connected. Actually through him, he was the first one. After he brought me there to Guru Dev. So that's from there everything starts. So there were, up to now, the last 27 years, and from now, there is always from that source what we can do, is visible to us. We met Guru Dev in Seva Kunj in Vrindavan, and from there, where Radharani's Kripa, this is all Radharani's mercy, this ray of Vrindavan spread to the Western world, and we had the courage to really sacrifice our life for that purpose. Not everybody can do. If you're a grihastha, if you're connected with so many things in this world, you have a job, you have to maintain many things, you have no time even to come to the program. What to speak, to establish a movement, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mission, a branch in the Western world, like Radha Govinda Gaudiya Math, with the temple, with the deities, with the worship, with the prasad, and the holy name, and the books and everything what is connected with it. So, some few reflections to remember to meditate on this beautiful occasion, to not forget this every day at least. It's said every beginning of the year, and every year, every month, and every week, every day, every hour, every minute, every second. We should remember somehow. It will come, don't worry. If you develop that loving relationship deeply, then this will be automatic. Because it's the inherent nature of everyone. Nothing new. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Sri Guru Deva Ki Jai. Jai Nitarina Bhavishno Vishnu Padam Srimad Srimad Jagat Guru Bhakti Puri Goswami Ki Jai. Shri Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Ki Jai. Santam Swami Thakur Ki Jai. Shri Rupa Guru Varga Ki Jai. Vanta Kapadu Vishchakipas Dilipa Javati Tunam Bhavanebhyo Vashnikyo Namo Jai Swami Vishnu Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Bhakti Kiskin Bhakti Shanti Maharaj Ki Jai. Bhakti Sundar Sadhu Maharaj Shukti Shanti Maharaj Sundar Maharaj Ki Jai. Radha Seva Bhakti Rinda Ki Jai. All glories to Shanti Guru.
One thing we punish and neglected. How much Guru Maharaj has loved for holy name we did not mention. The life and soul was holy name. And the last words he spoke in public program was public program. Kirtaniya Sadahari.
Even
That's
if you
what last
lost me,
preaching he said.
you chant up to the last breath.
Yes. He always, so Guru Maharaj was only chant the holy name, chant.
So many things we said, but just few things we remember, some essence to take there.
This really we have to mention.
Develop taste, don't make any offense. That is very important thing. Vaishnava Ninda is the biggest problem for everyone on this planet. Those who will never develop a taste for the holy name if you make aparat. Whatever criticize here, there, this, not even any emotion. Nobody criticizes. Very important. Otherwise, taste will never come. The holy name you don't allow. You want me, but you don't respect. I'm everything. I'm everywhere. I'm there. My lotus feet are in every heart, but we cannot see it. So that is our problem. So anyway, thank you. Go There's one thing. One thing, just few words.
Yes.
About realization. The Little Commissioner, Jagat Guru Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, when he was in London, he was there in 77. He asked all the sannyasis and GPCs and advanced devotees that time, learn it. Have you understood our philosophy? Have you understood our philosophy? Okay, you can quote many slokas, yes. But then he was looking, he said, life is eternal. Life is eternal. That means there's no any problem anywhere, whatever happened. But he says with such a, you was there, and another Vrindavan Chandra, some of us disciples from Germany was there, I spoke with him, he told me the same thing. It was like Maharaj said, boom. So, that has to be realized. And we can speak many things, but lastly, last breath, the realization will count. If we connect with the supreme source, with the lotus feet of Bhagavan Sri Krishna and Radha and Mahaprabhu and Gurudev, then we'll be saved. Otherwise, like Maharaj mentioned before, they have prolonging few more lives, but anyway, back home to Godhead is the campaign of Mahaprabhu, and it's possible in one life. Everything is possible, nothing is impossible. There's many proofs there in the scripture and in the teachings of the lives of this divine great soul, this divine grace, the Divine Vishnu Bhakti, Puri Goswami or Guru Maharaj. Up to the last breath, it was so beautiful. Just went in the Leela of Radha Krishna and Muni Maharaj followed, and we have to follow the footsteps. Mahajan Inagata Sahapanta, following. Go, Premanante.